Performing Florida with Florence is something I've wanted to do ever since the two of us wrote that song. And then it just so happened that she was going to be available in London.
Taylor Swift and Florence Welch had a symbiotic connection when they were writing and recording the song Florida for Taylor's The Tortured Poets Department album. But when it came to the plans to perform the song live...
And also I think Florence is like going to be really, she's totally down for like being in the mix and doing cool stuff. And she's up for it, yeah.
Taylor wasn't quite in rhythm with what Florence is up for and down for.
You're here! You made it!
I thought I'd just show up and I run around. Like, because that's what I do at my own shows. I just show up and I just run around.
Yes, when Florence showed up for rehearsal for the final show in London's Wembley Stadium in August 2024, she was expecting to do her Free Spirit kind of plan on stage. But nope, she quickly learned the Free Spirit was not going to be as free this time around.
When I got there, I was like, okay, now this is your choreo. I was like, oh, no, wait, you have me confused. I don't do this. I'm going to f*** this up.
And yeah, Florence found out what she was going to be down for and then be up on.
You're going to come up on that back lift, but you'll see it and we'll put
I have never done a lift.
You haven't? Oh, they're so fun. You're going to have so much fun.
But Florence shaked it out, or shaked it off, depending on how you look at it, and got her head in the choreography.
1, 2, 3, you split.
My name when it fell. I got drunk and I dared to wash me away. Barricaded in the bathroom with a bottle of wine. No one asks any questions.
Great.
So I did my
Great.
Yeah, Florence did those choreographed steps, but she did those steps, as she always has on stage, barefoot.
and did my best to lay to rest all of the bodies that have ever been on my body. So it kind of makes sense.
I did my best to lay to rest all of the bodies that have ever been on my body and in my mind.
And yeah, to remember the choreography, Florence used the same technique that Taylor does in that she linked movement to the corresponding lyric in the song.
They sink into
Raise your arm up. Beautiful. No, sorry.
Is that a bad thing to say in a
song? Sorry about that. Yeah. So sink into the swamp. You're still down.
Sinking, yes.
Yes. Sink into the swamp. Song up.
I got it.
I can't believe Florence has never rode a lift before for a performance.
Ready to go down?
Let's go in my first lift.
And are you okay if I kind of talk you through and I say
Yes,
go right?
please. Yes,
Okay, great.
please.
Perfect. What?
I'm gonna bring it up again because I was due. Like, thank goodness Florence is not on a lift that Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams were on at Beyonce's halftime show. I know I bring it up a lot, but I mean, it's just always top of mind when these things come up. But yeah, it was much slower than that one.
They said I was a cheat.
And the best part of the behind-the-scenes stuff in this end of an era docuseries on Disney Plus was when Florence was waiting for her entrance and she was anxious to get on the lift, asking a stage manager beside her, should I get on now? And he shakes his head no. And then she learns why he said no a few seconds later. Because yeah, the lift is actually the floor of the stage. Yeah, so that floor has to lower first for her to get on. If she had been in place, it would have crushed her. Yeah, of course, Florence nailed the performance.
All of the bodies that have ever been on my body and in my mind.
Yeah, Florence was in the audience for one of the previous London shows.
Oh, yes. The other night, and it was so amazing. Guys, this is Flo. These are the dancers. It's so nice to meet you.
It was quite a switch, all of a sudden getting the reverse perspective being on stage.
That was really extraordinary. You know, it's like you see this cultural moment from the outside, and I suddenly was like inside of it. It was wild.
And Florence actually joined Taylor again 2 months later when Taylor came back from her 2-month break. And yeah, Florence was there for one of the first shows in what city was it? Miami, Florida.
But it was really fun and completely terrifying. Also, Taylor's my friend, and I know her as this like very cozy person. And I came out of that lift, I was like, oh my God, it's Taylor Swift.
In an interview with The Guardian about a month later, Florence called the experience amazing, saying, I'm someone who wants to hide from the vague humiliations of fame, but I did step out on that stadium stage with her and I was like, this is pretty effing cool.
The feeling of coming up for the first time in that lift, it was kind of like landing on Mars, because I'd never seen the stage lit up before, the sound of the crowd.
And the experience inspired Florence as well. After this, I'm gonna have to make some changes. She did not expand on that statement, but Florence and the Machine are going on tour starting in February in support of their latest album, Everybody Scream, that just came out in October. So yeah, we need to keep our eyes peeled to see if like there's some callbacks to Era's staging for the new tour.
So big. Oh, crazy, right? This is so big.
No, it is.
I love Florence, and it was surprising to see that there is something that is outside of her comfort zone, because she's just such a free spirit, so you think like she'd be fine with everything. So not only was it outside of her comfort zone, she's so rattled by it too. It's kind of surprising to see, but yeah, she was great. What did you think of Florence's surprise Florida moment? I still don't understand the point of that song. Great musically sounding, they sound great, but Florida, why are you singing about Florida? Anyways, I digress. Thoughts?
Oh, yes. The other night, and it was so amazing.
Guys, this is Flo. These are the dancers.
It's so nice to meet you.
This is going to be amazing.